Hello everyone, I'm Never Dot. Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the week 11, 12, 13, I don't know, some week of the comic where we've got Gerald. He's back. He was not present for the chicken crossing. So disappointing. But Gerald's back and he is very excited about, it looks like ice cream in the thing. I don't know. Free ice cream. Free ice cream is delightful. Gerald can't afford ice cream on his allowance of negative $52 a week. Why is it negative? Because Gerald broke his mom's lamps, all of them, simultaneously through some sort of science experiment he was running. I don't know, reversing the electrical current in the house was apparently not a good idea. Why he doesn't have to pay for the family computer, I don't know, but maybe that would explain that other episode. I think that was Casper, though. I don't know. Casper and Gerald confuse me. They're kind of identical, but one is older. Casper is the older one. So Gerald really wants ice cream, but he can't afford it because he's lamp poor, lamp debt. But you know, when he has the opportunity to get the free stuff, that's the real deal, and that's what he wants. And he is absolutely going to get it as soon as he figures out. Well, he's not going to get it because ice cream's this dinosaur guy. Dinosaur guy, ice cream, Malone is, I don't know if he's an actual criminal. Having a tattoo doesn't make you a criminal. It makes you the stereotype of it. Now, I think I'm positioning this guy as not being an actual criminal. He is apprehended, so we don't know what he did. Some dinosaur crime, I'm guessing, or vegetable crime. Maybe he offended the vegetable laws, but it was legal for dinosaurs. So probably, like, I don't know, he extended his roots into the canopy of another person. Some of that sounds like a vegetable crime. But being a dinosaur, I don't know how he extends any kind of roots. Maybe his family, maybe his kids wandered into somebody's lawn and, like, I don't know, rolled around on the grass, but the grass was somebody's family? Probably. That'd be mess. Not murder, because they wouldn't die just by being rolled on. That's just mass inconvenience. That's a serious crime in a very polite society. The more polite, the more severe the crime, for the less serious the infringement. Or he might have just downloaded something off the internets, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, after 7 p.m. Because if you download it after 7 p.m., it's slightly more illegal because of the time zone difference that they have to do and the bits and the bytes when they're over the internets. You know, internet bytes get tired when they go over the web because they have to keep dodging all the spiders that are trying to catch them, and hence it's cheaper if you download your shows before 7 rather than after. And hence it is illegal for you to download specific shows after 7 p.m. because of the download of the spider of the thing. All of that makes sense. Don't rewatch this part. Now, Ice Cream Malone is, of course, a very shady character. He's got spikes on his head. He's got a darker color. He's got a tattoo of an ice cream cone on his leg and bicep. Having biceps at all makes you a whole shady character. We're just dropping all the shady stereotypes on this guy, except for Shades itself. Now, he is clearly stealing the keys to the thing, although I think it's an electrical lock, so I don't really know what those keys belong to. Might be somebody's bike. I don't know. And I don't really think dinosaur tails are prehensile. I don't think they are. So that just might be an accident. Might have got caught on his tail rather than intentionally being there. But we're going to go with not prehensile tail. So it's just, he's being framed by Aaron the tomato. He's in the audience, a little suspicious. Wait, no, he's arguing for his freedom. I don't know. We don't know how the case of Icy Malone is going to go. We don't know what the charges are. I mean, I'm guessing that the charges are piracy, but could be anything, really. It's probably not a white collar or blue collar or black collar or whatever colors there are crime, because he has no color. He doesn't wear a shirt. And you can't commit him of that crime if he's not wearing a shirt. Very critical. For all of you that are lawyers, get it right. You gotta wear... I'm wearing a brown collar, so I can be charged with brown collar crimes, which is, I don't know, taking plastic instead of paper at the grocery store when you had a choice. Whenever I buy a single item, like an apple, I say, can you double bag it? Because I don't want my bag thing to rip when I'm walking out of the store. And then they're like, it's an apple. It's not going to rip. And you don't even need a bag. And I'm like, well, if it does rip, I would have to sue you for like 4 times the value of the apple. And they're like, and that face is just so triggering. I'm just like, I remember when I was in the war and then everybody was making that face and I was like, eh. You know how it is, people making faces that you don't quite understand and then you're having to put mental effort into it, causes you mental anguish. Yeah, I should be protected from that. Anyways, let's get back to the comic. So, our officer here, Officer Bokchoy, I don't know who that is actually. I don't think it's one of our regular characters. It's not Jenny. Jenny's in the crowd actually. No, wait. That's not Jenny. How do you know if it's Jenny or not? Well, go to Jenny's citizen entry on the website. See if she's listed as being in that comic. If she's not, you might want to go check Brock. Brock and Jenny look identical. But that's just your inability to distinguish people among their own people. Like, do all deer look the same to you? Probably if you don't spend time around deer a lot. And to me, all bokchoy look fairly similar. I did put a different vein pattern on that other one, though, if you didn't notice. So you should be able to tell them apart. Very, very different, yeah. Slicer Ice Cream Malone. Slicer sounds like a very innocent name. Does not sound like any kind of a criminal or dangerous fellow in any way. And I don't know why you're judging him or preconceived notionsing him at all. He probably knits for his grandma on Tuesdays. And if you do anything on a Tuesday, that's a very boring day. It's called Tuesday for a reason. If it was fun, it would be called Friday. It'd be Monday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. Because then Tuesday would be the boring day. They would just shift it. So I like how, I don't know where Gerald got his spoon actually. I guess he's always got a spoon at the ready, and I don't know why he brought his own cone. It was nice of him to assume that he wouldn't be provided with a cone, because they did say free ice cream, not free ice cream cones. So he would have taken that literally. He's a very smart guy, Gerald. You can see here the bars are using sort of a glow brush, and they're sort of intended to be electrical and prevent dinosaurs from just ripping open the bars as they would typically be able to do with very little effort. We're going to be doing quasi fancy backgrounds. Just sort of, I've adjusted one of the brushes so it randomizes sort of the value of the color, so it gives me a bit of a texture. Otherwise, I would have to go over it again in multiple greens, and that's a pain in the neck. So if I just want a general ground-like texture, I use that brush, and it varies, I think, the hue and the value a little bit, just to give that a little bit of difference. And I'm just mocking in a very quick building in the background, just using the rectangle cutout tool. That's my leaf brush, as I've said before. Doing foliage in the background, super easy to do. Here I'm doing a rescue thing, which is putting a little bit of detail into the background. They're in a sort of the city square, so I want to have like an idea of like a fountain, and then like maybe there's some cement things you can be sitting on and stuff like that. And I don't really know how to draw a good fountain, so I'm just sort of guessing. I really should pull up a reference. I do remember that they have this glowy, reflective light thing. I'm going to put City Hall or whatever in the background there, trying to get the oval of the building great. That looks like I nailed it. And then there's some sort of patriotic flag, of course, which is tied off there. So I think that's convincing enough. It looks like we have Agent Pickle in the background, either supervising or waiting to arrest him. Not sure which. A little cement texture there with the dots, and just fade it out. And then we gotta lay in all the text, and yep, I think Gerald is a very excitable character, and he likes to do amazing things. He's just an upbeat guy. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And again, thank you for following me on TikTok. We've got 70 today. I think we're going to cross the 77,000 followers, which is amazing to me, because for so long I've worked to gather a following, and I've hit 1,000 some followers, or whatever they're called on YouTube, subscribers, after years. But on TikTok, in a couple months, 77,000. That's amazing. I think that's probably because the YouTube content isn't as hilarious as the, whatever you call the other one, TikTok. TikTok is very funny. When I only have 59 seconds, I can really pack in the energy. it's more difficult to do that on a YouTube video. But I hope I can do you well here on YouTube, and I hope this is informative. And guys, feel free to use my videos to sort of learn how to do whatever it is I'm doing. Obviously, I like it if you can give credit. If you're gonna post it somewhere, just say like, hey, Neverdot, go check out Neverdot. Thank you guys so much for letting other people know about me. That's sharing me with others is like the key way for me to grow, and for hopefully to make this a full-time career. That is my dream. And thank you guys for supporting me. I see some people are buying things on my store, and thank you. And I have to pack those manually if you're buying it from my store. There's two. The Redbubble one I don't have to do anything for, but the other one, I will physically touch whatever you order. So remember that. Neverdot packs whatever you order on the shop.neverdot.com. So if you want a Neverdot fingerprint, just go there and order anything, and there it goes. And I just added 2 new sticker sets on there, the faces stickers and the dinosaur stickers, which you can go check out now, shop.neverdot.com. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.